our surveys on a pretty regular basis. We did a survey this spring that began to show a growing interest in the electric vehicle segment. We just updated that survey and have seen even more growth. And consideration for an EV for the next purchase, the consumers we talked to, grew by 13% nationally. So people are putting EVs on their list, and they're beginning to consider EVs as a potential next car or truck.
Is there a demographic that seems most reluctant to move to EV?
No, I think what we've seen is people who are most likely to consider an EV are the ones who have experience with them. There's a bit of a fear of the unknown around EVs. If you haven't been in one, if you haven't driven one, you don't realize how quiet they are, how smooth they drive, how comfortable they are. They're really good vehicles, and I think the more people that get an opportunity to touch, drive, and sit in an EV will really gravitate towards that.
So really the message here is the automakers need to get that experience prior to sales.
That's exactly right.
It'll result in a sale, I should say, right?
That's exactly right. And you see what Ford's doing in their display. They're actually setting up a test track for consumers to drive the vehicles inside the show here. That's another beauty of an EV vehicle. Without the combustion part of the engine, you can actually drive them in the building. So they have a nice test track set up here where you can drive the Ford Lightning, you can drive some of the other vehicles. So it's a real opportunity for the OEMs to introduce their electric products to consumers.
Now, your survey was really a national survey, but did you do any regional surveys, such as here in Detroit?
We did. We pulled out some information around Detroit, knowing we were coming here into the market for the auto show. And the Detroit market's a little bit behind the national average. About 59% of consumers said they would consider an EV nationally. It's about 49% in Detroit. Still well in excess of the vehicles that are available out there. So even the demand in Detroit is more than what's in the marketplace. But I think with opportunities like this for people in Detroit to get a chance to drive a vehicle, to experience an EV, you'll see those numbers go up.